Hey there, I'm Lance and I'm a gamer.
And I'm Sam and I'm a non-gamer.
And we are Love to Hate, where we help gamers find great games to play with non-gamers.
And today we're taking a look at Smart 4 by GiiKER.
Smart 4 is an interactive electronic game in which you can play with another player or you can play against the game itself, because this game has a computer in it that is going to let you play against it on 3 different difficulty modes. And now this is a very simple game in which you just simply need to connect 4, like the classic Connect 4 game that you're used to. However, this takes it to a whole new level as you have a 3D element to it. Yeah, literally. Let me show you how it works down below. I'll show you the different game modes as well as the head-to-head mode and all the features that this game has to offer, and then we'll come back and share our thoughts on it. All right, I have the GiiKER Smart 4 on the table. Let me show you guys how this electronic abstract strategy 3D game is going to work. So with the components here, you have your GiiKER Smart 4 board, excuse me, and this is electronic. You are going to have a battery compartment here on the back side. It takes 2 AA batteries to power this guy up, and you will just press the button here and it will turn on, and you'll know it's on because the lights will turn on. And you have your game modes down here. I'll get back to that here in just a second. You also have your player pieces. So this is a game for 1 to 2 players. You've got your player pieces for the white player. You've got lots of these cap-like pieces. These are just hard plastic. And you have your pieces here for the black player. And they're just like the white player pieces. And you will be ready to play the game. So you can play this game, as I said, with 1 or 2 players. If you are playing by yourself, you can play against the game. That's right. This is an actual computer robot that is playing against you in this game. And so you will select one of the 3 game modes. You have easy, medium, and hard. And I will tell you that the game is challenging. So you'll definitely want to start out here on the easy mode, and you just press the one for whatever mode you are selecting. So we've got easy mode selected here. As you can see, the button is lit up, and this button is lit up over here, and that tells you that it is your turn. You start the game. This keeps track of who is the active player. If it is myself, then this button will be lit up, but if it is the computer, then it will be lit up over here. And when you are playing head-to-head mode, I'll go ahead and show you what that is. Head-to-head mode is whenever you are playing against another person. It's the same idea. The players will sit across from one another, and this will tell you who is the active player. So back to the robot mode here, playing in robot mode. How this game is going to work: on your turn, it is very simple. You take one of your pieces here and you place it on one of the 25 spaces. There is a 5x5 grid, as you can see, and you can place it on any spot. So I will just place it right here in the middle, and once you have put it there, you just press down because each spot is a button. And as you can see, my light turned off and the opponent's light has turned on. And now the way the opponent works is it shows you what row it wants you to place its piece in, and the color indicates what column for you to place the piece in. So as we can see here, we need to place it on the blue spot right here. And again, we just simply press down on the button, and the light has come back up on my side here, and I am able to now place my piece wherever I want to. Now, what am I trying to do in this game? Well, you are needing to connect 4. Yes, this is just like the classic Connect 4 game, except with a twist, because not only can you win the game if you do 4 in a row, whether that be diagonally, horizontally, or vertically, that would win the game, but you can also win the game if you place them all what is this? I guess not vertically necessarily, but up and down, let's say. And so I have 4 right here stacked on top of each other. That would win me the game as well. You also can win the game if you are able to do it where you make an increase here. So we have
4 in a row like that. We've got one on the base level here, one on the second level, one on the third level, and one on the fourth level. That is 4 in a row. That would win me the game. And so those are the ways that you can win the game. There are a couple of other rules. You cannot make a tower more than 5. So if I were trying to place a 6th piece on the tower here, I would not be able to do that. You can only place 5 on each spot. And the game helps you keep track of all of that. So here, we'll show you a little bit of gameplay, setting it back up how it was when I started explaining what you're trying to do. So I would choose where I go next, and maybe I place right here. And of course, he's going to try and block me by placing a piece there. And now I need to try and block him, because if I don't block him by going here, well, then he's got it made, because he can either go here or go there on his next turn, and he's going to win the game. So I'm going to block him by going there. And it says that he's going to place on yellow over here. And again, I want to try and block him by going there. We'll keep playing this out and see what happens here. Now, again, this is easy mode. And so this game gets very challenging. In the even the medium mode is pretty challenging to beat. It is not so easy to do. And so now, if I weren't paying too close attention here, he's got 3 diagonally. I've got to go here to block him. That is a quick and surefire way to lose this game by not paying attention. So he is starting a stack there, and I think I will block him by going any further. Oh, goodness. And the game knows that that there are 3 pieces stacked on this stack here. It keeps track of everything very well. So he is going right there. Now, I do want to point out on his next turn, let's see. I'll go ahead and give this to him. I know he's trying to place one up there, but oh, surprise, surprise, he is not. He is going here. So I do want to point out that if you do not place where it tells you to place for him, so let's say I got confused and I accidentally put it here on blue. We press down on blue. Oh, no, it did not let me do that. It is still his turn. It's saying no green, no green. Do it again here. No, not on blue. It's got to be on green. And so now I place on green, and it lets me take my turn. And so I'm going to go over here. And he's probably going to try and block me. Yep, he is. I'm knocking the pieces over. And so this will continue until someone is able to get 4 in a row. And let's just give him the win here. He is going to try and stop me here. Oh, he's not. He's going to get it right there. And so he got 4 in a row, and you can see it lit up and it makes noises. And so it indicates to you when somebody has won the game, whether that be yourself or it be the robot. Now, again, you can play this in easy, medium, or hard. You can play head to head. You can also hold down this button right here, and that will turn the game off. It will also, let's turn it back on. All right, and so one other thing I do want to point out, if you press and hold down this button right here, the lights flash, that turns off all the sound. So you can play this silently where the game does not give you the beeps and boops and lets you know when you're a winner by playing the music. The lights will still flash up for you. And so that's what you got here with GiiKER Smart 4. Let's go back up and share our thoughts on this.
And we're back, and now we're going to share our thoughts on Smart 4 from a gamer and non-gamer's perspective. So, Sam, we are very familiar with Connect 4. It's a classic board game, been around since the beginning of time, I feel like.
Yeah.
And it's one that I think a lot of people enjoy for a play or two, and then you're like, okay, I'm done, and you don't play it again for, until somebody buys it for you for Christmas, because it seems like it's always on the shelves during Christmas time around here. Now, this is very reminiscent of that. However, it definitely takes it to a new level, like we said at the top of the video.
Yeah, for sure.
What do you think about this new iteration of the game?
I think it's great. I love the electronic aspect of it. Our children are extremely enamored with it.
Yeah.
It's not even super electronic. I mean, there's not a whole lot of,
bells and whistles or anything.
But they absolutely love it.
Yeah.
And it's very, it is intuitive because it literally knows where you're moving and when you're playing against it. I love that you can play against against the computer,
Yeah.
against the board,
Against itself.
because our 11-year-old can play by himself, and you
Our
can kind of challenge.
6-year-old can, well, he's not 6 yet. He's almost 6, but our 5-year-old can play this game
Yeah.
by
He
himself.
gets it.
Yeah.
They don't win a
Yeah,
lot.
he's not very good.
But they can challenge themselves and they can keep playing. And I love that about this game.
For me, the thing that is so cool about this game is that it's not a coffee table game, but it could be kind of that kind of game where you can just leave it out and leave the pieces nearby.
Pretty.
And it's interesting because what we've already noticed, your sister was in town whenever we got this in the mail, and she was very enamored with it, very, attracted to it. And it's just something that people see it and they're like, okay, what is this? And then you see it play a time or two and you're like, okay, I want some of that. And then you sit down and before you know it, you've played 45 minutes worth of it because you just keep playing game after game after game after game. And so this is getting a ton of replayability in our house in the short time that we've had it. And I don't see that dying off anytime soon because it's so challenging and it's so simple and you feel like I'm going to get it this time. I'm going to win.
It makes you want to play again and again and again. And it's a quick little game.
Yeah, it's super addictive. Very challenging here with the solo mode on this one. The easy mode, I would say, is challenging in and of itself. Medium is really difficult. I don't know how anybody could beat the very hard difficulty level on this one. You've got to be a genius to do that. Or maybe I'm just really bad at it. But this is so much fun because it really stretches your brain thinking that 3D aspect of how it works. And it always feels like your opponent, if you're playing the head-to-head, and definitely if you're playing against the bot, your opponent is just one step away from catching you. And you're so anxious. You're on the edge of your seat. Oh, do I go here? I don't know if I should do that kind of experience. So much fun with this one. You as the non-gamer, I feel like this is, for me as a gamer, this is something that really draws me in. What is it like for you?
Yeah, I think the difficulty is what draws him in and the simplicity is what draws me in. There's no explaining or very, very, very little explaining with this game, especially for adults. And I love that it's something we can both play and it's quick and you can start another game right away. So it's really enjoyable. I think it'll definitely be one that we travel with some. But we want to show people because it's so fun and interesting.
Yeah. And what I also really enjoy is the packaging. The box with this one is very compact. I mean, this is it right here. All the pieces fit in this, and you could easily pack this in a bag and take it with you. Or you could just leave it out because you want to get it played. And like Sam said, it's bright and it's flashy and it makes noise and it's fun to look at.
But it's not like annoying noise.
No, not at all. Yeah. So there's lots to like about the Smart 4 from GiiKER. It blew us away. We're really pleased that we were able to get to try it out. And we want to thank GiiKER for sending it to us so that we could play it because, man, this thing is awesome. So highly recommend for you at home to check this out. Check out the links down below in the description of this video and check it out. Go over and see if it's something that you might enjoy. Also, leave us some comments down below. Let us know what you think about this particular game and if you've tried other things like this because there are other types of games that are similar to this one, but I think this really takes it up a level and something you really need to check out. So the game is Smart 4 from GiiKER. Leave us some comments down below. Let us know what you think about it.
Make sure to like and subscribe and push that bell button so you get notifications of all our new content.
I'm Lance.
I'm Sam.
And we are Love to Hate, where we try to bridge the gap between gamers and non-gamers. We'll catch you next time.